Hello ladies and ladies. Usually I have the gentlemen in there, but no, I'm going to be doing a little love reading for September for the ladies only. I'll probably touch on different groups of ladies, but it's only going to concern the ladies. Alright? So guys, if you're watching, well, it's up to you, but I'm only going to be really touching on the ladies. I'm going to touch on the ladies, as I say. But I am Charles. Thank you for joining me. Our little special reading here. It's just something that I've been wanting to do, so I'm going to do it. Alright? Like I said, I am your host. I am Charles. I am your host with the ghost. And as you know, the ghost, well, many of you know, the ghost is in that doll back there. A little entity that has attached herself to it. But no need to be alarmed. It's all good here. And I'm sure she's looking in anticipation, like many of you are. Love. That four-letter word. Right? More. But yeah, I just want to concentrate on the females, the ladies. If I have anything special to say to any special group, well, I'll say it. So there. And you about ready? I'm about ready. Again, this is for September 2016. A little love from me to you. Alright. Remember, it's for your entertainment purposes only. That's the disclaimer. So let's try this new little format that we got here. Ladies, you waiting for that man to come home? In this case it's a man. Well, I do see that is in the plans for September. We're in September already, I know that, but it's okay. Some of you have been waiting a while for this fella to show up, and it looks like he'll be there. And I said home, so apparently this is somebody that you are living with, but they are away. They might be in the military, or they might just be on the road for work. Oh, this person also might be, let's say, a little detained by certain governments, but it looks like they'll be coming home. That's good too. Alright? And ladies, it looks like, why am I saying ladies and ladies? I'm so used to ladies and ladies and men, but if I say it, whatever. Let's get used to this new thing. Ladies, it looks like there's going to be a fairly important decision in your love department, and that's coming up probably towards the end of September. Alright? Yeah, I'm afraid that this decision might be whether or not you stay in your current relationship. So, okay, ladies who are ladies or folks, whatever, just bear with my terminology until my brain gets reset on this ladies reading. Looks like if you are interested in some person, not just a male, because we know in today's society that well, and it's been in the past too, that it just doesn't have to be the opposite sex. But if this is a person that you have been thinking about, wondering whether it is safe to approach them in your romantic thoughts, we are looking like September is a good month to do that. Just make sure that if it's especially if it's the same sex, that person is able to accommodate you in that lifestyle. So yeah, I got you approaching them, but you might still give it a little while. We're building onto this. You might still want to give it a little while for that person maybe to come forward to you, and maybe you want to, maybe possibly go on a date first, not necessarily call it a date, go out with you know, the person, and you might be able to judge a little bit more about it, because yes, I get that this person might be interested in you, but they are a little unsure of your lifestyle too. So, and if you're the lady looking at the guy, well, make sure you let the guy know. And I am seeing 25 to 45-ish on this, letting the guy know. Alright? So, I'm going to build on to the spread here. The spread is how I lay out the cards, alright? Alright, it's called the spread. Excuse me. Allergies, right? If you don't know me, yeah, I get these allergies. I get the frog in the throat. But I don't want to edit this. I want to keep on going because this is a strong reading. It's really good. It's coming out really strong for you. And ladies, it looks like if you are in a relationship right now, male with male or female, it looks like this is going to be a good month, September. A good month. I see an increase in, how do you say it, you know, I got the cup overflowing, an increase of love, okay? We get the love after the cup, so if you are in love, well, it's going to stay that way, and it's probably going to get stronger. If he hasn't told you that he has a love for you, well, he also might be able to tell you that too, but it's not easy for him, okay? Now, I'll tell the guys, I'll tell the guys too about that. Excuse me, let me get a drink here. All's good. It's just that knee deep in the throat, right? Cheers. Salute. I've been eating some honey candies. What kind of honey candies? Candy corn. It's that time. You notice my decorations. It's about that time. Yeah, I'm getting ready. It's time. It's time for the festive season. Let's get going here. Yeah, so he might have a problem telling you about his feelings, but he might have a problem, but he might overcome that problem this month, so that's good, that's cool. And when he does tell you, ladies, don't knock it down, alright? It's going to be hard enough for him to tell you this, so don't say, oh, you really don't love me, or you know, things like that, because, you know, if he tells you, trust me, he does. Alright? That's a love. It's not for you guys, you know, just, you know, it's not for just, you know, yeah, I like you. Yeah, I want you to be my gal. No, this is love. Alright? So, let's get moving on here. See what else is going on. I want to see. A couple things I want to see, ladies. Yep. So, I'm with you. Alright, let's go. I do the 5-card spread. I developed this spread about 20-something, 30-something years ago. My, how time flies. I said 20, but no, it's 30-something years ago. Oh boy. Yep, about 30-something years ago. Maybe just a little bit less. But anyway, I came up with the 5-card spread. Works good for what we need to see in the amount of time that we have. But if you need a private reading, a little more in depth, I am available. And just contact me through the email, you know, so we can try to find a time to get together. Remember, I'm in the Central Standard Time Zone in the USA. So, if you see that you want a reading and you click and it's, you know, like 1 a.m. my time, yeah, well, probably it won't happen. But anyway, let's see what else is going on here for you, ladies. Ladies, you might feel like you've done something in the relationship to harm it a little bit. Some of you have, and yeah, it's good to be honest about some things, but there are things that you might just want to forget that ever happened. What else we got here? Some ladies, I'm seeing that, oh my gosh, the number, I was going to say in your 30s, but all of a sudden I saw 28 to 35. If you feel like you are trapped in this relationship, well, don't think you're trapped, alright? You have the means to leave. If you don't have the money to do what you want to do, well, there are agencies, okay? If you need a number or something, you can always contact me. I'm not going to use certain words to why a woman, in this case, might leave this relationship because it's unhealthy. I'm not going to use those words right now because YouTube is getting a little strict on certain words, and if I use that word, they might just hit my video. But hit my video. We don't want to get hit, right? That word came out for some reason, and it works well for what we're trying to explain here. You are not trapped in that situation. Do not fear it, alright? There's places you can go whether or not you have a place right now or not, okay? Let's keep it a healthy future for you, alright? You have hopes, you have dreams, you know, you have wants and needs, and you're not getting it. I'm talking to a select few out there. And love is such a hard thing and complicated too. You know, there's such that fine line between love and hate. But sometimes you've been in a relationship for so long, and you know, it's hard to see yourself out of that relationship. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, what group is this? What group is this? I see arguments and struggles going on in your relationship. Oh boy, you know, that's separate from the other folks. And let's see, who is this? This seems to be, oh boy, this seems to be in the teens, late teens, 23-ish, little time frame there on age. It looks like you might have some arguments, more than one. Oh boy, more than one argument or so. One or more disagreements in September. Well, what I'm getting here is you might be correct. The argument might not have been your fault, but in order to keep the peace, you know, and some of you, I know, you don't care about that, you know, you just want to be known as you are right. But the guy will, this is against the guy will realize this later on. You know, just keep the peace. You know, this isn't relationship ending arguments. This is just disagreements. You know, you want vanilla ice cream, he wants chocolate ice cream, but you tell him don't eat the chocolate because it'll upset his stomach, but he says no, hogwash, I'll be fine. So then he winds up puking his brains out. So, you know, so were you right? Yeah, you were right. You know, but at the time it probably wouldn't have made a difference to him. Okay, he wanted that chocolate ice cream, and now he pays for it, and you're gonna be like, well, I told you so. But you know, and he's like, yeah, you were right, weren't you? So anyway, ladies, I hope you enjoyed my little reading here just for you. And it doesn't look too bad, you know, a couple things, you know, people have their issues going on. Always wait till the end of the video. Don't click off, you know, just because I pick up the cards and such, you know, because like I say, this is tarot. No, tarot. Oh boy, that's really something new. Spiritual tarot. Tarot. What the heck? Tarot. Nah, it don't make sense. That's just a miswords, I guess. That's what happens when your mind works too fast, right? Anyway, like the video, please subscribe, and you can do that by clicking that little box down there, or click my little fancy dancy subscribe button right up there. So, and leave comments and favorite the video, and don't forget to share it with people that you can. Don't forget to share it on your social networks. Copy the address, or click one of those little share buttons down below the video. And I'll be around if you need me. Like I said, I'm available for private readings. So reading is done. Bye.